everyone! Today I'm going to be doing my 30-minute lesson plan. It's for kindergarten because that's the grade that I want to teach, and it's over how do we grow and stay healthy. The benchmarks that we are going to hit are identify people who can help students enhance their health, develop the ability to locate help at school to reduce or avoid health risks, knowing where to find a custodian, principal, or school nurse, and identifying various methods to express individual health needs, wants, and feelings. So the objective is that students will demonstrate an understanding of why staying healthy is important. So we're going to first start with the book, The Busybody Book by Lizzie Rockwell. So I just recorded that video. After reading the book, what have you guys learned? Yep, staying healthy is important. Exercise? What kinds of exercises? Like jumping jacks, running, what else? Yep, swimming. And how does the Busybody Book relate to staying healthy? Yep, it gives us ideas on how to exercise in other ways. So now we're going to have the school nurse come and talk. Hi everyone, I'm Miss Schuldies, I'm the school nurse. Today we're going to talk about staying healthy and how we grow. So first, why do you think that staying healthy is important? Yes, because it helps us live longer and to not feel sick, yes. There's four main ways that we can stay healthy, and the first one is to have a good meal plan, what 3 meals do we need to have a day? That's right, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. What are some good suggestions for us to eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? For breakfast? Fruit. Like what kinds of fruit? Cantaloupe, watermelon, strawberries, anything really to keep you up because breakfast is the most important meal of the day and it gets our brains working, right kids? Lunch. So some good things that we could eat for lunch would be like a sandwich, noodles, you need something to drink like milk maybe. What about dinner? That's the meal that we eat a lot of meat with, right? So what kinds of meat can we eat? Beef, pork, chicken, and then some vegetables like carrots, tomatoes. And if we were to have snacks at school, what would be good snacks for us to eat? Yep, granola bars, cheese, nuts, if you don't have any food allergies to that. What? Oh, yes, crackers. The second thing that is really important to our health is making sure that we drink water, and that's because we get dehydrated really, really easily. So we need to make sure that we drink a little bit so that we stay hydrated, because if you don't stay hydrated, then it can make you feel sick, like you can get a headache or you want to go home and then we can't learn. So the third thing that we're going to talk about is getting lots of sleep. A way that we can get lots of sleep is to make sure that we have a set bedtime and a set time that we're going to get up, and we need to make sure that it's around 6 to 8 hours of sleep. And then if we don't get 6 to 8 hours of sleep, then we need to make sure that we get more the next night. And the last thing that we need to do to stay healthy is to get exercise. To get exercise, we can do a variety of things. Like what, kids? Yep, we can dance, run, swim, we can play a game on the playground, we can do games in the classroom, we have PE for a reason. Alright, that's what I have for today. Thank you, Miss Sydney, the school nurse. Hi everyone! Okay, we're kind of going to move on to our activity, which is a skeleton activity with this guy. We're going to take these Q-tips and we're going to glue them on, and I'll show you the final project that I already did before, to represent bones in our body, since we need to make sure that our bones are very healthy and strong so that they don't break. And then after that, we're going to draw a picture on the side over here over here of like one healthy food that we like or an exercise that we really enjoy. So for example, this is what my finished product looks like. So see how I glue all the bones on? You're going to have to do a little cutting with some scissors to cut the bones to the right length, but this is just representing what our bones look like. And then I drew an apple as a healthy food that we could use. And then I drew jumping jacks as an exercise that is really healthy and good for us. Then at the end of the day, we're going to have a little discussion, and then I'm going to have you write one thing that you learned today that is good and a snack that you would like to have in the classroom for this year, which I ended up writing drink water and cheese. And also make sure that you write your name on the top, and then we'll stick them on the wall back here so that everybody can see them next time we have class. So I'm going to have you guys all go to your work tables. And the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to get a skeleton. Everybody gets a skeleton. Okay. And then everybody gets some Q-tips. The rest go to you. And then you're going to open up your glue stick, and we have to remember that glue stick is sticky, so we need to just put it on the paper, not on our clothes, not on anybody else. And when we go to do one, we're going to measure the length of the bone, and we're going to put it right here. Then we're going to grab our scissors, and we're going to safely cut where you found it. And if you need help, you can ask me. And then that bone that you just measured, you're going to take your glue stick, and you're going to glue it right here onto that bone, which I chose the leg bone, and you're going to glue it on just like that. And you're going to do that for all of the bones. So let me just finish this here and help the students. Which makes sure that you don't throw your little ones that you cut up away, because you can use them for the smaller bones like the foot. See? The only one that you should use a whole Q-tip for would be the back, because that's one of the biggest bones and the biggest parts that we have in our body. And just like I said before, the little ones you can use for the little parts of the body, like for example, the hands. If you need to see my example again, you can. I was short one Q-tip, so I'm going to ask a friend if I can use them. and I'm all finished with the bones part. So as you can see, that shows how our bones are represented. And then the next thing that I said that we need to remember to do is write our name on top. So we're going to look at our little name tag on the top, and we're just going to copy it right up there. Make sure that I can see it so that I can remember that you did it. So I wrote right up top Sydney because that's my name. Okay. The second thing that I ask the students to do is to draw a picture of their favorite food or their favorite healthy food and then draw the picture. So everybody, you have about 2 minutes to draw a picture of the food that you like. And in my example, I wrote what it is under just in case nobody knew what it was. So if you think that nobody's going to know what you drew for your healthy food, then you can write right under it what it is. And spelling doesn't matter, I just want to see if you know what you're doing. And the last thing before we all group together that we're going to do is we're going to draw a picture of one thing that we like to do to exercise. So you have about 2 minutes to draw a picture of what you like to do to exercise. And just like I said before, if you think that nobody will know what it is, you can also, like in my example, write what it is at the bottom. Okay, everybody, we're going to move on to our next thing, which I haven't talked about yet. I'm going to pass out these worksheets that say, today I am this tall. And I'm going to have everybody grab a partner and a ruler. So I'm going to 1, 2, 1 you guys off, count you guys off. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And you're going to go with your partner and you're going to get a ruler. And then you're going to measure how many rulers that your partner is. And then you're going to put it on this sheet in this little box. You're going to put, how many inches are in a ruler, guys? 12, yep. And then however many rulers you are, you're going to put 12 plus 12 plus 12. So for example, I'm 5 rulers. So and that equals 60. So then I'm going to write that in the box. And then if you were another ruler but you weren't the full ruler, you're going to add it off to the 60 or to whatever number you end up with to the side. And then you're going to write 62, what are in a foot? Inches, yep, that's right. So then together you're going to go like this. Okay, I'll give you guys a minute to do that. Okay, after everyone has measured everyone, I want you to draw a picture of yourself and your partner measuring you. And then I want you to color these pictures in. And then in about 5 minutes, I'll group everybody together and we'll discuss what our skeletons look like, how tall we are. And then we're just going to have a quick little discussion and then we'll be done. And we have one writing assignment left. So 5 minutes to draw and color, okay? red. And remember that this picture doesn't have to be perfect. We're just going to hang it on the wall and show everybody so that we know how tall everybody is, and it's part of an important part of this lesson. Blue. Blue. You guys can talk to your partners if you want. It doesn't have to be quiet. Black shoes. Or purple, I guess. So I just finished up drawing Sally and I. And now I'm just going to have to color this little picture, and then we're going to group together and we'll do a little presentation. And then we'll be finished for the day. Purple, dark blue. Okay, let's all group together and finish this up. So I finished coloring Sally, but I didn't really get to finish that, so maybe during work time later we can finish that. And I'm going to have Sally come up and present her skeleton. It's okay, don't be shy. And then we'll compare it to my skeleton. Okay, so I did my skeleton, and I made sure that all of the bones were the same length that they should be. And then when Miss Sydney told me to choose a food that is healthy for you, I chose cheese. And then one thing that I really like to do for exercise is dance. So I drew this little stick man of dance. Yes, Sally, that's very good. Look how similar they look. Good job. And then we'll hang these up back here later today, but we have one last thing that we need to do. Oh, great goodness. And now I'm going to have Bobby come out, and he's going to present his Today I Am This Tall. Which... So Bobby Bobby was partnered with Tom. Hi everybody, I'm Bobby. Tom measured 12 rulers of me, so that's why I have 4 12s. And then there was one where I wasn't fully the same, so that's 4 inches. And then I added together and I was 52 inches tall. Okay, the last thing that everybody's going to do is we're going to go walk to our tables with our skeletons. And at the bottom we're going to write one thing that we would like to have in class as a snack. And then the last thing that we're going to have is one thing that we learned from today. So Sally and everybody else go for it. Walk back to your desks. And then you're going to have 2 minutes to write down something that you enjoyed today or learned. And then a snack that you would like to have in class. Yeah. Okay, then we're going to gather around and kind of discuss. So I'm going to have Sally come back up here again and discuss what she said, just like the cheese and the dance. Well, my favorite thing that I learned today is that fruit is good for breakfast, and one snack that I would really like to have is a granola bar in class. Thank you, Sally. Okay, so thank you for listening to my 30-minute lesson plan. I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing everybody else's.